Swimming spirit. No matter the actual circumstances of this clip, it is absolutely terrifying, no matter how you look at it. The following was captured on the Isabella River canals in Puerto Rico during a peaceful downriver float between good friends. An intertube, a couple of beers, and good company is all you'd need to make this a day you'd never forget. For these friends, however, something else occurred that they will have to live with for the rest of their lives. While riding a rushing river rapid through a dark tunnel, a Puerto Rican woman is having the time of her life, laughing and screaming with adrenaline. She's recording this adventure, and you can hear her other friends laughing along with her too. As soon as she makes it out of the tunnel, that's when everything changes. She pans her phone's camera back to the tunnel she just came out of, and in the process, captures what looks to be either a floating corpse or a swimming spirit, either of which are absolutely terrifying. The internet is split with their assessment, with half arguing the case for a spirit. As you can see, the body fades out completely the closer it gets to the woman. Others say that it is definitely a dead body, as corpses tend to be churned up by rapids. Whatever was captured though, everyone can firmly agree on one thing. It's one of the scariest things anyone has ever seen. Pesky poltergeist. Imagine you are being violently hunted and not one single person in your life believes you. Well, that's the case for the woman in this next clip, who was so fed up with the people in her life not believing her, she decided to live stream her haunting in real time. And what she managed to capture will leave you a believer too. The woman is located in Pontefract, England, home to the legendary Black Monk of Pontefract, a violent poltergeist haunting that's been occurring since at least the 1960s. Known to many as one of the single most haunted places in the world, this normal-sized English house has been leaving people frightened for decades. The woman in the video works the night shift guarding said house, but little to no one in the town or the surrounding area have ever believed anyone's stories about it being haunted. The woman set out to prove them all wrong. There's many occurrences that occur in the video she posted, from tapping and pounding to doors opening and closing on their own. But the last few seconds of her live stream reveal the worst of it. A terrifying figure darting quickly out of the frame, finally caught on camera for everyone to see. The figure stands there briefly, looking as though it is reflecting light, and makes an unnatural movement quickly behind the frame of the door. The woman notices and makes her way out of the house immediately, never to return. Are you a believer? Is this the legendary Black Monk of Pontefract? Or is it something else entirely? You be the judge. Open up. This next video will finally prove just how terrifying the daytime can be too. While on a family vacation at a spot they've been coming to for years, a man and his family are all alone, camping at their usual small cabin out in the middle of the woods. While having an early morning cigarette before his family wakes up, this man manages to capture something that will unnerve you to your very core. The reason the man is up and smoking so early is because no one in the family knows the man smokes, so he's trying to do it in secret, hoping no one will catch him. Because of this, he dutifully ensures that each one of his family members are fast asleep before going out. The video begins with the man talking in the morning, reveling in the quiet forest and all the lush scenery, sending a Snapchat to brag to his friends. But this humble brag turns sour very quickly indeed, as his phone camera pans back to the door of the cabin's garage, and he manages to spot a white, transparent face appearing slowly between the window pane. The face has no discernible expression, and the whites of the eyes are blank and terrifying. It seems to be headless too, as no torso or frame can be spotted, and as quickly as it appears, it disappears, and the man has not spotted it again since. He argues that it's nobody from his family, as they all share the same dark complexion, so it would be easy to spot someone trying to prank him. So, what do you think? Is this some kind of elaborate movie-like special effect, or something too terrifying to describe? Abandoned arcade. What is it about an abandoned building that attracts the paranormal so much? Perhaps we'll never know the answer. Whatever it is, this next one comes from somewhere in Japan, and yep, you guessed it, in an old abandoned arcade that has been left vacant for almost 30 years now. This building has become something of a local legend, with many townspeople spotting weird apparitions, lights blinking on and off, and most terrifyingly, reporting hearing the isolated laughter of a little girl. There are rumors about a little girl dying in that specific building, but nobody has found anything to verify that. But what was captured on video should be proof enough. One night, a security alarm was tripped within that very building, altering the local police force. One officer was sent to verify the alert, expecting to catch teenage vandals as usual. What he did catch, however, will leave you terrified. There's security camera footage of the incident, and you can see the officer in question equipped with a flashlight, searching the area. While searching, you can see what looks to be an apparition manifesting itself right behind him, taking the shape of what looks to be a little girl. It looks like it is holding something, but it's hard to make out. It lingers for a moment, inching closer to the officer, and then quickly disappears. Is this the little girl of local legend, or is there a more reasonable explanation? That's up to you to decide. Queen Mary. If you're a fan of all things paranormal, there's a good chance you've heard of the RMS Queen Mary, a decommissioned British ocean liner that now sits in Long Beach, California, and is home to a large hotel, many restaurants, and even a museum. There is no shortage of paranormal reports from the Queen Mary, and some consider it to be a breeding ground for the paranormal, a place where spirits actually manifest. The Queen Mary has seen many wars, and with that has seen many tragic and untimely deaths. Since then, many thousands of people have made their way to the RMS Queen Mary in hopes of capturing something ghostly on camera. While most return with something unexplainable, the following video is definitely the most terrifying of them all. Aboard the Queen Mary is an abandoned swimming pool, long decommissioned after a girl reportedly drowned there. Many employees claim they don't even go near that area, as reports concerning the swimming pool range from scary to downright heart-stopping, and for good reason. One night, a paranormal researcher, along with one of his investigators and a hotel security guard, captured something in the swimming pool area that they have not come close to forgetting. At first, the team manages to record some pretty eerie sounds, capturing a man screaming and making pounding noises at the back door of the defunct sauna. Some of their EVP evidence captures more distinct noises, such as someone saying, "Get out," and "Help me," two phrases nobody ever really wants to hear. Now, mind you, the pool is empty, no longer in use, and completely shut off to guests. When they turn their camera on to further explore the area, they manage to capture something in the swimming room changing stalls. Someone with glowing eyes, peering behind the brick wall, can be seen very briefly in the lower right-hand corner. The figure doesn't move, but you can make out a face and torso. According to the researcher, they did not notice this figure until further reviewing their footage. What do you think? Would you make a pilgrimage to the Queen Mary? Haunted school. Do ghosts haunt harder when there's no one around? That seems to be the case for this next clip, as CCTV camera footage from an all-boys Irish boarding school captures something very unnerving indeed. Located in the town of Cork on St. Patrick's Road sits Deer Park CBS, an Irish boarding school with a very tedious paranormal history. There are hundreds of students to tell about their apparently haunted school, but with no evidence, those stories just seem like fables designed to scare the pants off of incoming freshmen, as is long tradition across the globe. That was until CCTV footage from Deer Park was uploaded to YouTube, seemingly confirming those many tales of paranormal activity. The camera footage begins innocently enough, although there is something unnerving about an empty school so late at night. The camera is stationary upon two sets of lockers, and beyond that, you can see the hallway stretch into absolute darkness. Initially, nothing happens. That is, until a door opens on its own accord. Then, that door slams hard, and the lockers begin to move on their own, being rattled up and down with great force. Then there is silence for a few moments. That is, until a locker is opened up and papers fall all over the ground below. There is another stretch of silence until strange clicking and ruffling can be heard in the distance. With that, all of a sudden, the door sign folds in two and the video ends there. Not much is known about the clip, and strangely, the school is now closed, with no explicit reason given for its sudden closure. This one has the internet in a buzz, but many remark how authentic it actually is. There are no strange shadows, no evidence of strings or devices, and most importantly, no real way to fake, as the school is locked tight from the outside in. So, what do you make of this? Is this something that's been obviously faked, or is this something more sinister? We'll leave that one up to you.